double it. What do you think you're doing? Hey, relax, we're trying live. Can't talk to the host like that.
The sport needs more characters. My character's just Mr. Grumpy.
That's true. That's true. The Grumpster.
Grumpy cat. Do you have any eyeballs yet?
Always. Hey, thanks for joining everybody. So today we're just focusing on training our hand mostly, and then also some biceps. We're in a rock climbing gym, so appreciate everybody joining.
A warm up. So far, 20 people. I stopped counting.
I appreciate everybody joining. So today I'm training with the legendary Balkan. That's him right there. He's ranked 17 in the United States at 220 pounds. That's usually who I train with. If you guys have any questions for him, we'll definitely answer those. No problem at all. So he's been doing this, I think, 4 or 5 years. For me, about 3.5 years. So learn from our mistakes, and no problem. We'll answer all your questions. Really appreciate everybody joining. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share this, so we can get it out to more people. Yeah, so it should be like an hour and a half training today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hand is always fun to train.
One more and then we'll do tricep and then we'll get into it. We have a comment from Legion of Gamers. Friendly advice. Try keeping your back straight and your feet glued to the ground like your friend over there, but good workout. Who's the friend? Is it the guy in the red shirt? Because we're which friend is it, Legion? Am I the friend or is he the friend?
We're all friends.
The guy with the glasses. Oh, you're the friend. So I'm doing it wrong. That's so funny. The guy was freaking top 20 North America is doing it wrong. I wonder where I'll be if I cut my back straight. Like going like this?
I'm not sure. I don't do that. This is warm up, right?
Like this? The funny thing is you'll probably get better results doing this than this. Because arm wrestling is not, it's not this.
Hey, again, really appreciate everybody joining. We just have some new people joining. Really appreciate it, guys. Make sure to hit like. Right now, he's just warming up. We're just warming up right now. Our elbows, hands. We're going to do a ton of training today. Again, hit like, share this so we can get it out to more people. We'll answer all your questions. And Legion of Gamers, yeah, so we're doing arm wrestling training today. It's totally different than regular bodybuilding training. So this will make your arms huge, your forearms huge, and everything. Jesus, what's going on, man? And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you can catch more arm wrestling. I got a ton of videos with pros, with basically everybody. But first question is from Isaac. Isaac, thank you for the question. He says, what do you think is the best way to work your locked pronation?
Locked?
He's probably talking about the Devon lift. So I would say for me, that's probably the easiest way to train it is to lock it with your thumb and then you're going up. I think that's what you're talking about.
Well, a locked pronation is this.
And who's warming up? Jesus, this guy right here. That's the legendary Balkan. He's ranked 17 in the United States.
Like this, like that, and then you already have it locked, and then you're moving like that. So imagine I had a belt here. We get the belt, the white one. I have a belt here. You can do it from up top, you can do it in the middle, alternate. Everything is good. So what I do is I double it up here in my arm, in my hand. I lock it, and then you move. Because your body needs to move in unison, right?
That's locked pronation right there.
It's not this. It's that. Then you can try going like this as well.
Great question. Souza, do you guys chalk hands? Yeah, when we do hand training later with different things, we're going to chalk up to make sure stuff doesn't slip out. Yeah, great question, Isaac.
Yeah, warm up with some crunches. You don't have your back straight. Sweeney Todd says, slow it down, man. Jeez.
It's just a warm-up.
I keep telling this guy. If he's not going to listen to me, he's not going to listen to you.
I mean, look at the size of this right here. Sweeney Todd, how are you guys? What's going on, Sweeney? Appreciate you joining. And again, make sure you guys hit like and share this so we can get more people on here. Does he have a match soon? Yeah, I mean, we're both actually training for boom again. So we're both training right now for a tournament here in Arizona. It's going to be on August 8th. It's for rankings in the United States. So that's what we're trying to do right now. We're training it almost every day, and we're trying to increase our ranking in the United States. So that's the goal. And so stick around, guys.
Vedi.
I feel warmed up. What do you guys think? Should we get started? Let me know.
We're going to be recording, so
That's totally fine. Yeah. You'll be famous, so just so you know.
Yeah, you arm wrestling. Yeah, I talked to you last time.
yeah.
You're like, what the hell are you doing?
I was like, because I've never seen anybody in my life do that.
Yeah. Five sets of 12.
Lots of empty space in that. Yeah, so this is a rock climbing gym. And this is just kind of like a gym they have in the back. But a lot of the rock climbing stuff is on the other side. And we'll kind of show you guys, if you stick around, I'll show you some of the rock climbing stuff. We're going to train our hand with some grip stuff too, which is going to be really cool. So stick around. Again, hit like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Share this with your friends. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What is it? 12? 12.
See how that
Is that heavy?
Oh, it feels good.
Oh, appreciate it, sweetie. You subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. And then what you guys gonna see, because I'll kind of walk you through it. The difference is, so with the bands, it's simulating, it's you basically getting hit in the beginning of a match, and you see how like the band is trying to yank his arm, and then he stops it. So that's how he's basically, it's not just biceps, he's also training that basically that initial
Explosion.
yeah, the explosion, that initial stop.
Roll up the sleeves a little bit. Let him. Let him see what you got. What are you talking about? Hey, they look pretty big.
So question here from Jesus, how's the arm wrestling scene in Arizona? Man, oh, it's incredible. I don't know how much you know about arm wrestling. So Arizona is the home of the greatest arm wrestler of all, John Brzenk. We have both trained with him before. I actually have a video with John Brzenk from like 4 days ago. We were all at a pool party, and he came there, he trained. It was like 30, 40 of us in there, so check out that video. But yeah, man, Arizona is kind of like the mecca of arm wrestling.
When it comes back up, try to slow it down. Pretty good. I like doing
I gotta put more weight on.
Look at you putting more weight on. I gotta I'm still filling myself out right now. We'll see if we can even do this. You just probably up your weight for no good reason.
Jesus says, are you attending East versus West? So I'm not attending the Colorado one. So we actually we went to, I forgot if it was East versus West 18,
Texas.
the one in Texas. That was incredible. Me and him, it's my brother, so Legendary Balkan. Me and him both went to Texas and attended that one. We also did the East versus West tournament. Had a lot of fun over there. There's a ton of incredible arm wrestlers in Texas. Shout out to you guys if you're in Texas. Incredible state. We had a great time there.
It's pretty heavy. Heavy for me,
Not for me.
not for rank 5,000.
Hey, we don't talk about that. Yeah, it gets heavier on like
Getting a pretty good pump.
9, 10, 11, 12.
And we do. Then we're still going to be on the cable machine, and then we're going to get like a box here, and then we're going to do strips.
Or we can come after this.
Get a bench too.
What's up, Steven Taylor? He says, good to see you, fellow gym legends. Keep working, brothers. Hey, you're a gym legend too, man. Appreciate you guys joining. If you just joined, again, I'm gonna probably keep repeating some of the stuff because we have a bunch of new people that joined us. So make sure you guys hit like, subscribe to the channel, share this. So this guy right here, he's ranked 17th in the United States at 220 pounds. He gets his training from Sandras Šedis, if you guys know him. He's from Latvia, so we're just doing a hand and bicep training today. And we're both prepping for a tournament. It's in August the 8th. So we're trying to level up our rankings on the 8th to rank up in the United States. So appreciate you guys joining.
Can you bring that box over there?
Which one?
One?
Yeah. No, Sandras lives in Latvia.
Yeah, so I've been with Sandra Šedis for my coaching for about a year now, and nothing but good things to say. A lot of good improvements.
So, Gio, this guy's been arm wrestling for 5 years. 3 years for me. Yeah, so the resistance band, it works very well. He's simulating right now kind of a hit and him catching that hit because the band, like, it yanks you back. So he's got about 40 pounds on there right now. So that's him like, well, so he's just catching that hit.
Ow. Ah, that hurts. Yeah, we pull both hands. Guys who just pull with one hand are weird. Jesus asks, do arm wrestling have coaches? Yeah, arm wrestling has just like any sport, they have professional coaches. My coach is, ranked at the world level, so I pay him monthly for coaching services, training programs, advice, things like that. So, highly recommend you guys get a coach. All right, you do the left side. So question from Zep. Have you ever met Devin?
For me, I haven't met Devin. We've been to East versus West in Texas, where we saw him over there. We saw him at Mask, John Brzenk, everybody. But we haven't talked to him, if that's what you mean.
Not we.
I haven't.
So, back before John Brzenk had his back surgery, we as an I used to arm wrestle with Brzenk. One time that I arm wrestled with Devin, he was filming his documentary that's still filming. So that's when I arm wrestled Devin. Quite a weird dude, but yeah, I think you got to be weird at that level. What other questions we got?
Other question is, how do you go from casual puller to competition scene?
So it depends where you live, right? So if you live in North America, go on the Facebook. Let's say you live in Texas. You go to Texas Arm Wrestling League, just Google arm wrestling, and then wherever you live, there's usually a couple groups, and then they can help you out where tournaments are and things like that, and then you get involved.
Yeah, then make sure you guys hit like, share this stream so we can get more people on, and click that subscribe button. When you click subscribe, just let me know, just put in there done. Again, this is elite level training right here, and you guys are getting it for free. He pays monthly for this stuff. And then question from Ostella, he says, will Brian Shaw be the one to take down Levon? Great question. What do you think?
My answer is no. Levon's been training since he was a little baby. Yeah, my answer is no.
Yeah, I would say we'll know more about Brian in like 3 years. To see what his level's at. He's got to be able to beat some top 20 guys. That's the first start, but I believe that he can. He's got all the physical attributes, to get there. He just needs the tendons, wrists, cupping, stuff like that. And probably in 5 years, he'll have a better shot as long as he sticks to it and doesn't give up. So he's got a chance.
Okay, let's see what we're going to be using.
Jesus says, is there excellent pay for professional arm wrestlers?
Yeah, if you're, let's say you're top 10 in the world, it's like, I think I would relate it to fighters, right? Only maybe the top 3 fighters make enough income to where they can only just fight. Same thing with arm wrestling. You know, you have Devin, Levon, maybe Hermes from his YouTube that make enough income to sustain just doing this sport. But yeah, I mean, 99.9% of us have day jobs, and we only do this in our spare time.
Yeah, great questions, guys. He said Brandon Allen against Brian. He's a big underdog. Yeah, man.
Scrolling handle.
Yeah, I don't know if I really wouldn't put Brandon as an underdog. I would take that bet. I think Brian's gonna have a hard time against Brandon when he when he stops him in that King's move. The problem with Brian is he's so new. He doesn't have a gas tank, so he's gonna gas himself out trying to go through that. So I don't know if, in my opinion, I don't think Brian is the favorite. That's a very difficult test for him. Well, we got the man, Cristobal, is on here. He says, "Saludos, vatos. ¿Qué pasa, Cristobal?" Thank you for joining, brother. So we're just having fun here. Yeah, let me know what other questions you guys have here. Again, make sure to hit like, subscribe on this so we can get this out there.
Good exercises for you to steal from me.
We got to get that Cristobal versus Ado match soon.
No.
Damien said, yo, yo, yo. Doretto says, I just can't see Brian pressing through the King's move for 3 straight rounds. Yeah, that's exactly right, man. That's what I'm thinking too, is I don't see how he's going to be able to press. You know, even if he's been training that press, I mean, you got to be, you know, to do a press, it's pretty difficult. So I don't know if he's going to be able to press him 3 times. You know, I think if he's just overall strong enough to go through him, I think that's his best chance. So let's check out what he's doing right now. He's training wrist cupping right here, and then we'll have him answer that question next when he's done. Again, make sure you guys hit subscribe. I haven't seen any that have clicked subscribe, so make sure to click. Just type in there "done" when you subscribed.
Okay.
So, question from Jesus. He says, "Why did you pick Sandra as your coach?"
So I had one coach before that was more of a local coach. He was very good. Where I was at the time, he was a very good coach. You said. But for me, I need a lot of communication and I need a lot of prompt responses, and that's something that I value. So I've talked to Sanders before. I've even had a match against Sanders in a tournament. So he was very good dude, very good communicator. The problem with a lot of European coaches is that they're not very good in English. Sanders' English skills are very, very good. I mean, he has a college degree. He's a very smart guy, manages professional athletes. So really good guy to have in your corner. Chris Bell says, I try to train everything I see Edo do, only with more weight.
That's funny. No. I really don't use a lot of weight, honestly. But I do a lot of volume. Get another 45 and add it right here. This thing is good. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 sets of 10. You have to go like that. Yeah.
Dorado says, what's your guys' pulling styles?
I do mostly back pressure focused top roll, but I can do pretty much everything on the right hand, and then top roll mainly on the left.
For me, I can do everything. It depends on, where where I feel my opponent's weak, then that's where I'm going to attack. So that's what you're going to kind of find in arm wrestling is you want to get strong everywhere. You want to be strong in the top roll, hook, everything, because it all depends on, where your opponent's weak. Because you can be a very good top roller, but if if your opponent is stronger than you, then what are you going to do? Just lose?
So that'll be set number 1. So Jesus says, main sparring partners. Who do you guys like to pull with, basically? I'll answer that question while he's busy. The main people that me and him, or I'll speak for myself. The main people that I like to pull with, or that I pull with most frequently, is my brother. We can pull a lot more often because he's around more often. Sometimes Eric Wolf, but he goes way too hard, so I don't like pulling with that guy that often. And then Joseph Morento, that's another guy that I like to pull with often.
So for me, I got two favorite training partners, pulling partners. So him, my brother, and then the second guy, his name is Vince. He lives very close to me. You guys probably seen a picture of him on my Instagram. So Arm Wrestling Showcase Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me on there. And he lives right across the street. So he comes over to my house kind of once a week, and me and him pull. And then I'll pull my brother 2-3 times a week. So we're just, there's a lot of training. Because again, we have a tournament coming up, so we want to be as strong as possible.
The person you're pulling with, they don't have to be super strong, but one of the people has to be the more knowledgeable person to guide the pulling session, so you can benefit.
Man, great questions. Again, make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, check out my my Instagram and TikTok, Arm Wrestling Showcase. But very, very good questions that you guys are asking. Joel, hey bros, love your streams. Appreciate it, man. Dorado says if you can compare yourself to any arm wrestler pulling in East versus West, who would that be? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's a little bit different. I like this one. Sankit says, please show your arms.
Please show arms. Let's see it.
Here we go. This is not an arm, so this is a tree right here.
Roll up those sleeves. Let's show them.
Let's see what we got.
Hey, look at
Is
that.
that big?
Like
You
that.
guys tell me.
Look at that Popeye arm. So if I could compare myself to any arm wrestler pulling in East versus West, it would probably be the person that I compare myself most to is a guy who used to compete named Arsen Liliev, who's similar to me. We use like a kind of like a back pressure focused top rope technique, so that's like the most closest one. Question from JS. Hey fellas, question for each of you. How long have y'all taken training this seriously? For me, 5 years. Specific training, mesocycle, and getting diet dialed in for soft tissue repair strength. Well, speaking for myself, I probably spend probably $5,000 a year on recovery and arm wrestling related stuff, whether it's like deep tissue massages, like chiropractor work, physical therapy, hormone testing. That way I can dial in my vitamins and things like that. So for example, like I used to be deficient in vitamin D, and now I'm taking vitamin D, I feel a lot better, I feel a lot stronger. So those are just like some of the things that really help you, that extra few percent. How long have you taken arm wrestling seriously?
So for me, I've been arm wrestling for 3.5 years. I don't know, it's a tough question, man, because it takes a long time to just get to level up a little bit. I started off like very low on strength. People come in at different levels. My level coming in was very low, so it's taken a while. But I've taken it serious since day one, because you have to take it serious, because you can get hurt if you don't take it serious. You can easily break your arm messing around. You can get hurt, and you have to understand that this is not a game. This is very serious.
This is not a game.
This is not a game. This is probably I think this is good for you guys to hear that this is a very serious sport. And if you put your arm on the table, you're telling your opponent that you're ready. So for me, when I'm across the table from somebody in a match or tournament, I don't care who they are, if they're in pain or anything. My goal is just to annihilate them, to crush them, to try to break them. So that's how you have to think. That's what your opponent is trying to do. So you have to take this very serious.
Have you guys tried East versus West qualifiers? At this point, no. That's kind of a higher level. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I'm still training and building up.
I'll be ready soon.
And he's ready. He's ready for Levon.
What's the percentage of this that we're doing?
Like 60, 70.
Oh, okay. Bump it up.
Calm down, dude.
Light.
So 2 more, and we'll do a bicep. It's too light. You just go a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll be going negative.
Do y'all think Dennis and Plinkow will ever pull at a high level again?
Probably. Probably. I mean, he never stopped being an arm wrestler, so he still arm wrestles.
Man, he beat John Brzenk. So, I mean, he is already, high level. If you're talking about top 5, I would say no. I don't think he can be top 5.
So they beat him John Brzenk, which was a good match. But then after that, they really, I think, hurt his confidence with Devin Larratt. Devin was at a really high level, and I don't think Dennis was prepared for that. Devin's kind of a dick during the match, and he kind of destroys the other person's ego and kind of will to do it anymore. So I think he got a little bit discouraged.
I mean,
In my opinion.
Yeah, Chance Shaw hasn't been back. Yeah.
No, that guy, he just had a kid.
Where's Chance Shaw? Where are you, Chance Shaw?
Playing RuneScape.
Oh. Yeah, make sure you guys hit like, share this. Would appreciate it. Oh man, that's a good one, Dorado.
Yeah.
He said they should remove hot take. They should remove Gennady Kukrina from the top 10 rankings because he hasn't won a match since his comeback.
Ooh.
I think you might have a point there. Gennady's the man, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been the same.
Ever since his injury, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, I'll take a match against Gennady, maybe.
Yeah. Even this guy will win against Gennady.
Let Engen know I'm ready for Gennady. I'll take him on. And I'm going to add to that question somebody asked a while ago about pulling styles. So the about pulling styles. So I want to add to that because you got to be strong everywhere. So I had a tournament, I think maybe a month and a half ago, and on my left, I normally hook. So I had an opponent that benches like 500 pounds, and in there I felt his center, like his center was incredible. So if I try to hook with him, which is my plan A, I wouldn't be able to hook him. So I had to switch to a posting top roll, which I usually never do posting top roll in my left, and I was able to take his hand and beat him, but I normally don't top roll with my left. So you got to be strong everywhere. Just my advice. And again, give me Gennady. Y'all pull overseas? Well, not overseas. We pulled internationally in Mexicali. So we had a tournament called King of Baja. We were there like 2-3 months ago. We drove like 4 hours to King of Baja and the tournament, and we pulled some of their best arm wrestlers from Mexico. I mean, they have incredible arm wrestlers over there in Mexico. So we were over there, and that was a lot of fun. So we did some international pulling. I have a video of it on my channel. It's called King of Baja Tournament. Make sure you guys check that one out. A lot of incredible arm wrestlers in Mexico. We were very impressed with them. You want this thing moving?
Yeah. Sit up. Oh, we gotta sit up. Gotta eat it.
I'm gonna put this thing down. Let me know if that view is better so you can see it. Yeah, man, the Redo, that's a great one, dude. I would love to see Vitali pull Devin. I think Vitali would actually beat him. That would be a good wake-up call for Devin that he's not that strong. I really want to see that match. Out of any match, that's the one that I want to see. Is I want to see Vitali versus Devin.
Warm up. Come here, Pete.
This is also a good way for you guys to train your side pressure, if you're able to hear me. So I would say pretty safe way too. So right here.
Doretto says, I'm really hoping Vitali can make it to the Shock Classic.
Yeah,
I am too. I really want to see that match. And I think Vitali will beat Devin, but we'll see.
little bonus right here for you guys, side pressure right here. gonna be so much copyright on this stuff. I'm not gonna be able to. I thought MMT would beat Vitali, but he pulled very well. Yeah, man. I mean, Vitali didn't even have a good, like a good technical press. So what I mean by that, like he didn't like climb his fingers or anything like that. He just beat him with power and the length of his forearm. So let's see if I can put this up a little bit more, maybe like that. Have you had any serious injuries from arm wrestling?
Me, no. I just have chronic elbow pain.
For me, I hurt my ulnar nerve, so it's been messed up for like a year. But just recently, I just had some BPC 157, TB 500, and I've been taking shots of that to my elbow, and my elbow's feeling a lot better. But yeah, it's not good. But hopefully it's healed. What about you? Have you had any injuries?
How many reps?
5 sets of 10. Thank you, Doretto, for all these good questions. I would really be if I was a new arm wrestler, I would be taking advantage of this opportunity to ask any questions. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've arm wrestled with, Devin Larrett, John Berzink, Coach Ray, Giannis, Amelins. I've arm wrestled everybody, and I've gotten advice from all those guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Where can I watch you guys arm wrestle? You can watch us arm wrestle on this channel, Arm Wrestling Showcase. And my channel is The Legendary Balkan. So I post a lot of my videos on there. I will be going live. I'll be going live on my channel, The Legendary Balkan, tomorrow morning, my time. It'll be 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'll be working out with Joseph Morento, East versus West athlete, top 10 in the world. So we'll see how he does supination and side pressure.
That's how I'm doing my side pressure today. I'm not allowed tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. No, it's okay. Yeah, my right is healed, so I gotta build up the side pressure on it.
No, it's all you. We're not using the side either, just so you know. Okay. So let's move this over here.
Wow, are they gonna use both?
No, I don't care about it. Answer that yes or that we need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll put this down so you can see it better.
Do you guys ever King's move if it's a last ditch effort in a super match? No, I don't ever King's move. King's move is for people who don't know how to arm wrestle or are so crippled that that's all they can do.
Yeah, you will get injured when you do a King's move.
Yeah, if you want to tear your bicep, go ahead and King's move. I'm more of a fundamentals arm wrestler. That means, you know, regular techniques, top roll, hook, and all that stuff.
Just 3 or 4? Probably 3. Man, what a great question, Doretto. So he said, how would you pull someone that has a press off the goal like Ibrahim Segov, who's got that strong inside press?
I would look at a few matches where the guy's a presser, so I would study the match of Hermes versus Jerry, right? That's the match, right? I have it. Hermes versus Jerry. I would look at people arm wrestling Camille. Camille is a very tricky guy. I think he's even trickier than Jerry Caderet. But what I would do personally against those guys is get him in a strap and grab him real low. And then you can't press from if your arm is extended, so I would hold him towards you. And don't let them get the shoulder in. If they get the shoulder in, bad news bears. Pressing is a great way to destroy your elbows, by the way. Hopefully they can hear that.
Yeah, let me know if you guys couldn't hear my response. Put your elbow higher, like right here, so they have more range of motion.
That?
Yeah.
Man, it feels heavy. I don't know why.
So it's just the angles. Did you see this one, the encrypted fox? You can do it, brother. You are more powerful than you know.
It's true. Kanani, I'm ready, brother. Let's do it. East versus West, 243-pound limit. Right arm, let's do it.
Is that just extra credit?
Yeah, I'm doing side pressure. I have to get stronger than so.
right? Training for being And those of you that joined, appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit like, share this stream so we can get it out to more people. Hit subscribe, and you'll learn a lot of stuff about arm wrestling on this channel.
So instead of this, here, here. That way it's more of a range of motion.
Yeah, Chafee and Hutchings. Yeah, man, that's going to be an incredible match. I don't know. I got Chafee on that one. I don't. Every time they pulled, Dave's been able to beat him. I don't know why this would be any different. Yeah, and Dave looks like he's not injured anymore. So, what do you got, Dave or Hutchings?
We got David Chafee.
Yeah, David Chafee might be wins. Yeah, him being in heavyweight, I think, is a more natural level for him versus a super heavyweight. I don't think Dave's a super heavyweight. Last set.
One more set we got. Are you gonna still work out next week? I think today's officially 14 days.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might just do like lighter stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna take 2 weeks off. I'm not gonna take like 2 weeks off. I'll probably just stop like pooling and stuff. I'll still do like the exercises maybe.
Any more questions from our brother, Barreto? Barreto, where are you from?
Doretto says, would you guys ever go full-time arm wrestling? Ooh. Doesn't even exist, man.
That's not a thing. You wouldn't be able to make enough money. Not in America anyway. Everything's too damn expensive.
Dorado says, I tried doing that exercise, but I felt a huge pop in my forearm while I was doing it, so I stopped. You're probably talking about my side pressure one. Yeah, you gotta go super lightweight on that. Like start with like 5 pounds, you know, and develop volume. Like you don't want to do side pressure training until you're like at least maybe 1 year in arm wrestling, so you conditioned your elbows. I don't know how many years have you been arm wrestling, or if it's new to you.
Like that. So we're gonna do this one, then we're gonna do wrist curls, and that's it. Go arm wrestle, and that's it.
Still beat up.
Hard to that grip stuff.
Merheta says hi. Hello, Merheta. Dorado says Northern California. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, brother, you're gonna have to go drive to practices, but California is a great hub for arm wrestling. House says I have arm wrestling nationals in September, and this is super helpful. Where do you live, House? Nationals is it's a good challenge.
You talking about IFA?
I don't know. What kind of nationals are you talking about, House?
Alright guys, side pressure right now.
House says New Zealand in the South Island. Wow. So it's a WAF Nationals. Good luck, brother.
Well, man, have you pulled with Matarangi?
Mata
Champ in New
Mamarengo.
Zealand?
That's it for this one.
We're gonna do another exercise. Hi, Mirheta. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe to this. Really appreciate it. And share this. I know, it's extra credit.
Alright, so you can do this one preferably, best case scenario, with a long rope, 2-inch diameter. You go like this. If you don't have something like that, you can use something like this, or a rope like this.
Or a rope, like that.
That's impressive, House. You're in the 100 kg weight class. Yeah, Matarenga is in 110 class. Yep.
So how I'm gonna do this is I'm not gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this, and so it attacks my riser.
Oh, we're doing riser. All right. Okay.
This would be all up.
Hey, you know that some of the arm wrestlers, they do this all the time. You got to do this at least 3 times a day. You just see somebody and you're just like this. You got to do that.
Don't do that. They're probably gonna think you're special.
It's okay. Who cares?
You might be special.
Yeah. Everybody that arm wrestles is a little mentally special. All this pain that we put ourselves through. But that's okay. That's how we become strong. Left counting all numbers.
Dorito says, what do you guys do for endurance training? So I don't really do anything for endurance training except arm wrestle, 3 to 6 days a week at light intensities, light to medium intensities. Also, we're kind of going back and forth. Like when he finishes the set, I go in, and so there's not a lot of rest periods, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Doretto. He says the thing I really like about arm wrestling is the longevity of it. You got young guys like Auden pulling at the highest level, and you got Hutchings. Yeah, I mean, Auden is really not high. I wouldn't consider him a high level, but Hutchings, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's in his mid 50s, maybe late 50s, and yeah, man, that's great. Like, check out John Brezink. I think he's in his 61, and he's still top 15, well, top 10 in his weight class in the world. So yeah, the longevity part, 100%. And again, if you guys joined, really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe on that channel, and show your support. Thank you.
More of a range of motion.
That was tough.
If you do it right.
Yeah.
So, things not to do in this one. So, What we're doing here is we're trying to emulate this, and the force going this way, someone dumping your riser, right, in a taco. How not to do this? Like this. Don't do that. Don't do this. It's going to be a full range of motion. So it's like that. Yeah, Auden Laird is not at the highest level. I don't even think he's top 20 in his weight class in America. But he is really good though.
Man, can you have a small hand and pull in a high weight class or no?
Let's show them our hand size. So our hands, we have similar sized hands, him and I. And we have among the smallest hands out of all the arm wrestlers in Arizona. Just so you know. And that makes it even more important to have a strong hand. If you don't have a strong hand and your hand is small, you're gonna go like that every single time.
Yeah, but I would say like to be, very competitive, you probably will have to lose weight. Small hand. Yeah, you'll need to. The lighter you are, I think the better it is for you to be serious.
I've gotten top 3 at 205, 220, 242, and super heavyweight. So it is possible. You just have to be very, very strong. You have to be very good at exploiting your opponent's weakness. So the heavier the guy, usually the stronger they are, but they're a lot slower. So that's something you can take advantage of. If you have a small hand, you need to get it really strong, and you need to get in the strap.
I'm done.
Okay. Go get a barbell.
Barbell?
Yes. Yes. You know what a barbell is?
No. You can't be saying stuff on my screen.
And there are many examples of people in East vs. West that have small hands. You got Todd Hutchings, Arsen Liliev was a great example when he competed. Also, the best example is Rustam Babayev, but he's a hook puller, so one thing you can do is be a good hook puller.
On my stream, you need to relax. I don't like disrespect. Throw me a back grip. You mean please? I'm just kidding. That's what he gets for not saying please.
Please and thank you go a long way. If you say that, you need to get slapped. You're gonna have to hold it like this. It looks like he's
Okay, this one's 5. This one's pretty hard. So we're gonna do one more exercise. It's gonna be a barbell wrist curl with a fat grip off the knee. And then we're done with working out. Then we're gonna pull a little bit, and then that's it.
See you, Dorito. You stay golden too, buddy.
So one thing this is doing is because it's a long barbell, it's swaying from side to side, and you're gonna have to engage your supination and pronation to balance it.
This or like this? Thumb?
Doesn't matter. More cup.
So you see how it's wobbling in his hand? Try to keep it straight. 20 to 12.
I can really feel that working like both sides. This was really good. Oh man, I would say very underrated exercise. You guys should definitely add this one. I'm very surprised. It's my first time doing this exercise, and you're balancing both sides, and it's making right here this supination part stronger and this part right here stronger on your wrist. This is good for those of you that have I have it too on my left, where it's not a balanced wrist strength. You know, one side is stronger than the other. This is going to help you. I'm definitely adding that one. Send my regards to Stanless and
Janice and company.
and Coach Ray.
No, oh Janice. Solid, clean reps. What if you get first place amateur? That'd be pretty cool. Get your pro card. Pro card. They should do that where they like print you like a pro card. That'd be kind of cool.
I agree. It should be like a card. It should be like a card, and you have like.
What do you guys think? So do you think that in arm wrestling you got amateur and pro? So once you get first in amateurs, do you think the promoter should give you like a pro card, like they do in other sports, or what do you guys think that's dumb, or kind of sounds cool to me?
Yeah, a lot of people that come in, they're like, give you a pro card.
Yeah, keep it in your wallet. So when you go to Starbucks, you pull the pro card out, like, oh, wrong card.
But why would they do that? Why would the promoters do that? Because they want you competing in the amateur and in the pro and in the semi, so you can spend more money.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not a good idea.
You're not supposed to say that. They should have an amateur, semi-amateur, semi-pro, pro, and super pro. The promoters will get a lot of money.
A super pro,
Super pro.
elite.
600 entries.
Yeah, this one is really fucking good. This one really exposes like your weakness in the wrist.
Yeah, my left wrist sucks.
Yeah, mine too. Terrible.
Especially on the pronation side.
Yeah, same.
Ow.
Imagine putting here like 45s on this thing.
Pretty crazy.
Weight.
Absolutely zero comments.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Nobody got time for your shit.
Got it?
Get any more brain busters. Now we just strap.
Okay, so now we're gonna do some strap pulling, and then that'll be it for this live. And then I would say probably in 15 minutes, I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna go live on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok. I'm gonna do some grip work. I'll go live on TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me on there.
This is the tournament strap. Yeah, see if it's a good angle.
pin. Alright guys, appreciate everybody watching, and make sure you click subscribe, like, share this with your friends. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go live in about 5 minutes on my TikTok. Make sure you guys follow me on there and on Instagram, so everything is Arm Wrestling Showcase. Thank you everybody.